just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And not much breathing room as they begin possession at their own 5. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Deputy! Panther 60, Panther 60.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defense.
His first throw is an interception. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
Intercepted by the Cowboys. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense in the hurry up here. They give it to him again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And the defender coming away with it. Jeremy Chin has got it.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
On the go.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Love this. Tight end getting a run. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I thought we were coming here to call an NFL game, but this is starting more like a baseball game. 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. No, just kidding. Still just the first quarter here this afternoon.
Yeah, it feels like a pitcher's duel too, right? I mean, it's just a low-scoring affair here out the gate. I'll tell you what this does do, though, Kate. Right, in this world of analytics and looking at scores, this starts to screw that just conventional wisdom up. When you get an oddball like this, a safety early, just watch over the course of this game how it may affect some of the decision-making of the coaches.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. They kick the running back in motion. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and long, Prescott. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. How about this? It's a 2-0 ball game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Working quickly here. Back to the well again. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another carry for him. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. They'll run for this. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. First and 10, Prescott. That's completed right side. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys push this to an 8-point game. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys push the lead to 2 scores now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And not much breathing room as they begin possession at their own 5.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Come on.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing from near his own goal line. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, smash Bronco! Seven Pirates! 18, Pioneer! Go!
Daniels throwing on third. Completed over the middle. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
Trap 60! 70 Ranger! Check go!
Again, Daniels to the air. That's caught beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. On first down, here's Daniels. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Tag! 18 Rattler! 79 Broncos!
They'll motion him out of the backfield. This one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
3 yards to go.
Let's go now. Ready?
To throw, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. Free inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
19 Tiger! Ready?
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
70.
It's a pickup of
19
6.
Lion.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested.
And they take this in for the score. The Commanders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
We're going to 54. 47. We're going to 53. 26.
First down, here's Dak. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Kill. 47. 26.
From the 40 on second down. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. He's on the move. Now here he goes again. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Short kick, just reaching the landing zone. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Handoff on 2nd and short. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Working quickly here.
Go to 54, go to 54, line in.
He'll throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push the lead to 2 scores now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready, set.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set up. Mustang 19.
They kick the running back in motion. Daniels on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Now it's Terry McLaurin on the target. And now it's 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Viking 18.
Takes off right out of the read option. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They get 37 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Hey, forget about it. Forget 1st down. For a moment, they were thinking touchdown on that play. What a time to deliver a breakaway run. And that puts a ton of momentum on their side for the next snap.
Let's go. Ready.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
19.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready.
Daniels from the pistol. He'll get this one to Brown. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders start the 2nd half with some needed points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Commanders cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 46. 26.
Now we're on the counter. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Dak now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here.
Kill! Here we go, 47. 26.
On first down, they'll run. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Cowboys have it with a lead, but the win's not secure just yet. Second down now, 7 to go.
Yeah! Hey, kill! 47. 26.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
46.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. It's a 31-yard play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Kill!
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Yeah, here we go. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Shotgun handoff for Vaughn. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Here we go. We're going to 54. 26.
They'll run here following the penalty. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
Kill!
That throw behind his intended target. This one misses the tight end. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
26.
Here we go, right up the gut. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 yards on that play, and now it's 4th and goal from the 5.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Here we go. Right check.
Oh, quick throw here, left side. Touchdown, Dallas. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of
Hey,
quarterbacks
GG's for
were bailed
that.
out, and it was what
Hey.
you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the
Good
touchdown
sport,
alive.
bro. Good
Yeah, that
sport.
touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, man, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
And a likely game-winning extra point strikes true, and that should do it. We got a 2-score game now late.
Commanders 14. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Running back sent in motion.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he lost the football. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
That's not fair.
Well, that didn't take long, bro.
You was going down. I'm about to kick it back
Well,
to you.
that's how a defense can make you awfully
No,
happy
you
as
was
an
going
offensive
down.
player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And no, you're not seeing things wrong, folks. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on 1st down. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some.
All good.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, that's how I do it. I find a good sport. I'm like, yeah, the next nigga gonna pay for this.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
Bro, we about to get these
It's a
guys on
23-yard
shit
pickup on the
back in
play.
it, though.
It's going to be good for a Washington 1st.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage and really
Next nigga in trouble, huh?
separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Hurt. Right there, right. Let go.
Daniels. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this is a kick for a score, and we are not done here yet. Throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it.
Hell
But
no.
it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
I said, hope you quick. That nigga fast. Fuck all that.
Defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Seibert now to add the extra point.
The reason why he catch funny like that is because of niggas.
And he sends the point after
Listen,
right
I saw him in
on the
real
upright.
life, though. Them Washington
The
niggas, they
Commanders
throw
cut
that
the
Hail
lead
Mary.
down to just 2.
You know, fast as shit, though.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick
Oh,
away.
look at me, man.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
I better be cool.
I see that they were fucking highlight out.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
So,
They kick the running back in motion. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That's Lamb running a slant. And he made a bid for midfield.
Man, I need one more cut.
On his own
I
side
need
at the
one
49.
more cut.
Trying to set this up quick. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Now he's past the 25. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it in over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
That safety saved me.
Fielded at the 7. And this return is brought to a halt just across the 10. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 25.
Yeah, I couldn't even judge that one.
And he does quite a bit
That
of
ball was in the air way too long.
Take him down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Throwing now, Daniels.
Catch the ball, nigga!
Complete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Hit you in the chest.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
On the set. I know he was carrying that.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels.
Thank you.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He's got time here. Oh, he put everything he intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed.
You're welcome. Ow.
Jeremy Chin has got it. And the
That nigga did
Commanders
some
bring the
loopy-loop through the
interception
leg
back
on the
beyond the
leg.
40 before the tackle is made.
We got one more shot at it.
Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball. Because these secondaries are locked in.
Going Hail Mary on him, nigga.
Flush down now to his left. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this
I
back.
tried to flip that motherfucker. GG, Brody.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a